Hi everyone, it's FB here to bring you a cast of the Nations Cup 10 group stage match between Sweden and Belgium. This is the last group stage round of the tournament, and while we're waiting for the match to start, let's take a quick look at the previous results in this group. We saw that in round 4, Sweden defeated Australia with a 3-0, winning the maps with scores of 7-1, 7-2 and 7-2. Poland won a close first map against Belgium and then proceeded to win the other two maps as well to secure first place in the group. And then we also saw Australia and Argentina playing their round 5 match already, with Australia winning comfortably with a 3-0 score. And with those results, as mentioned, Poland will take first place in the group, and currently Sweden are at second place with a better plus-minus score than Belgium. But whoever wins this upcoming match will take second place, and with that receiving a spot into the playoff bracket. And then in the other groups, we know that Austria and France will advance from Group A, and while in Group B, Spain can go up to a playoff spot if they win against New Zealand in their last match. And then in Group C, it's also pretty close, with Romania playing against the Netherlands in the last group stage round, and with a win could make it through as well. And before we go live here, let's also take a look at the format. The matches are played in 3 vs 3 and a best of 3 format, with one map win giving the team 1 point. Every sub-match is played to 7 with tennis mode, which means that if the score is 6-6, you have to win with 2 points, and the map packs consist of 3 maps that are played over 2 weeks. And then finally, top 2 from each group will qualify to the upcoming playoffs. And we should be starting here very soon. We got new maps for this week. It looks like the first map will be Meringue by Link and Nader. The world record here is by Revolution with a time of 1 minute and 85 hundredths. Let's see if we are starting. One more warm-up, says Payne, so maybe that will be the case. We see that both teams got 5 players at the moment, but 2 from each will go into spec mode. We also see Lund getting on the server, so yeah, looks like Lund will be playing for Sweden this week. He hasn't played too much so far in the tournament. Maybe this is even the first time he's gonna play. We also see Alex playing. And here he is, warming up right now. Then we also got Razor, Vit and Warlord. For Belgium, we got Troll, Scrappy, Payne, Jeremy and Bap available, perhaps even more in spec mode. But yeah, we'll see how trained these players are on these new maps. You can take a quick look here at the Dedi. As we see, none of them in the top 30, so it doesn't really tell me anything. As Potsor asks for 1 or 2 more warm-ups. So we'll still have to wait here before starting. Yeah, for those watching live right now, I do have my chat disabled, and I will continue to have it disabled in the future as well. I think it's better for casting, so I think that's the way to go. And for normal streams I would have it on, but yeah, for casting I think it's better. So yeah, the teams here are continuing to warm up. Payne seems to be one of the players that will drive. Also maybe Jeremy, who did pretty well last week when Belgium played against Poland. Poland almost got defeated on the first map. It was 8-6. Belgium made a comeback there, but then on the other 2 maps they weren't able to keep up with the Polish players. But on paper, Belgium got a pretty strong team. Of course, Scrappy is arguably their best player these days, and was of course playing yesterday in the East WC qualifiers, and with that in mind he may have focused more on that than on normal or on the STC and C tracks, so he might not be as trained. And yeah, we saw already that he's not in the Daddy either. Abe also getting on the server, so another option for Sweden, who I think will be taking this match pretty seriously. Of course, Sweden never failed at qualifying to a playoff in Nations Cup, and yeah, even been in the grand final and even won the edition once, or the tournament once. Was Nations Cup 6, I think, or maybe the 5th edition. But it was a couple of years ago. France, of course, having won every single edition besides that one. So I think the teams should be ready here. Still not sure what the lineups will be, but we will soon find out. And that looks to be the last warm-up, so we are about to start this last group stage round of Nations Cup Edition 10, Sweden versus Belgium. Whoever wins the match will qualify to the playoffs together with Poland. So this will be completely decisive. And we see now the lineup for Sweden is going to be Lund, Alex and Veit. So a complete 80 gaming lineup here for Sweden. And then we also see the lineup for Belgium. Actually, okay, now we see it. It's going to be Payne, Jeremy and Bap playing. And we are live into the first round following Lund. He gets a good start together with Veit and Alex. Jeremy also dropping down for Belgium. Oh, that was not a good landing though for Lund. Drops down to 4th place. Oh, and then Veit also crashing in the uphill, but it looks like we will restart that round. I don't know what that was about, but I guess we will not count that first round. So here we go. Now we are live, hopefully, in this match between Sweden and Belgium. Better start now for Jeremy. We see Alex down in the start for Sweden. Veit building up good speed in that small downhill. He's up to 1st place. Jeremy is then at 2nd. Back passing Lund for a moment. Veit also dropping down. Jeremy now in the lead with 1500s. So you see Payne still in front of Alex in favor of Belgium at the moment, unless Lund can maybe catch up to Jeremy here. Not sure though if it would be enough. Probably not. Oh, he goes up to 1st place though. Good stuff here from Lund. Very close battle between him, Bap and Jeremy as we are nearing the finish line. Lund still in the lead and he will take 1st place, 101.31. Jeremy at 2nd. Veit will take 3rd ahead of Bap and Alex in front of Payne, and that will make it a blue point. So Sweden first on the scoreboard, 1-0. And I notice here that the server got the wrong fast version installed, so you can't see the team scores unfortunately. But we will just have to do without it. So live into the 2nd round. And it's good of a start now for Lund. He goes down all the way to last position. But we do see his teammates, Veit and Alex, 1st and 2nd. Alex clips the checkpoint, but we also saw Payne respawning, I'm pretty sure. Yes, he had to respawn, fell out of the track. Still looking good for Sweden to win. Again, Jeremy at the lead, but or in the lead, and Lund and Veit following him. And then Bap at 4th ahead of Alex at 5th place. Payne too far behind. Lund also catching up now to Jeremy, who goes for a different trajectory. Had to go on the outside of the pole. Both Lund and Veit's going to pass him as we have just 1 turn left to go. Lund gonna win for the 2nd round in a row. 101.28 this time, ahead of Veit with 0.32. And then Jeremy and Bap finishes at 3rd and 4th for Belgium. Alex at 5th, and here comes Payne. He will have time to finish, but still not enough for Belgium to win. It's a 2-point lead for Sweden. As we start the third round, some strange lag going on right now, so maybe, yeah, I think, yeah, Jeremy has disconnected for Belgium, so we will have to wait for him. Hopefully not too long of a wait. Yeah, so not live at the moment. Waiting for Jeremy to get back on the server, who plays for Big Rip, so does BAP. Payne, however, plays for M&M Gaming. So we see the end round in effect, and we have a bit of a stoppage of play for a few minutes. So the players will continue playing here just to warm up a bit. As he's apparently on TeamSpeak, so it looks like his computer didn't fry at least. Should get back pretty soon. But yeah, a really good start for Sweden on this first map. They seem pretty determined, more determined than previously, I would say. Of course, having Lund in the team is a great addition. One player though missing for Sweden. Well, he's here, but he's not playing. Is Slink. Another strong player that could be of great help. Maybe we will see him play on the other maps, as we are still waiting for Jeremy to get back. But yeah, you just need to restart the game, and that should be it. However, sometimes it takes a long time to restart the game if you have a lot of replays, and I think also maps in the game folder, so that might be what's going on right now. As apparently Vit wasn't aware of Jeremy being absent, but fortunately the round was ended before he finished that round. So yeah, now the wait is turning to be a bit longer than I would have hoped, so we might have to see Belgium maybe replacing him, or Belp says he's connecting, so we'll have to assume that is the case. Okay, there we go. Big Rip, Jeremy connecting to the server again, so we are about to continue this group stage match between Sweden and Belgium in Nations Cup 10. It is the last group stage round of the tournament, and whoever wins this match will be in the playoffs together with Poland, who already secured first place last week. They've already played all their matches as well. Alright, so now we will go live again. The score is 2-0 in favor of Sweden. The map is Meringue by Nader and Link. And we saw Lund winning the two first rounds. Unfortunately, you can't see the team scores. But right now, Lund with the most amount of points. As we see Vit and Alex with the best start again. We saw this in the last round as well. Slow start for both Payne and Beppino, and then Jeremy is at 4th place, currently an ace for the blue team. That was a good turn though from Jeremy, puts him at 3rd. Lund mistimed the turn slightly. Alex and Veto with a pretty comfortable lead. And then Jeremy goes straight into the wall. Both Lund and Bap will pass him. And then Lund goes down in the next turn. But still looking favorable for Sweden, with Alex and Vet having a massive lead at the moment. Half a second in front of Bap, who's doing the best for Belgium. And here's the last turn. Vet and Alex, first and second, 101.19 by Alex and 0.29 by Vet. Pretty good times, I think. And then Lund actually goes down to 6th place, but it's still another blue point. And Sweden now with a 3-point lead. And we are, of course, playing to 7. Oh, and Bap goes down in the start, hits the pillar. So that's another bad sign for Belgium. As we also see Payne and Jeremy slightly behind the Swedish trio. Lund had to go on the outside of the pillar there. Comes back with more speedo as a result, and he's back in the pack. Vet currently in the lead, looking good again for Sweden. Payne and Jeremy not able to stay in front. Jeremy though will go up to 2nd place, but then looks like Alex will pass him at least. Yes, here comes Lund as well. Ace round at the moment. So Vet going on the inner. Didn't really cost him anything. And this is looking to be a very, very convincing round in favor of Sweden. 101.31 by Vet, 0.42 by Alex, and 0.44 by Lund. Great round there from the Swedish team. And it's quickly a 4-point lead now, 3 points away from winning the first map. It seems like the Swedish team have prepared diligently, as we see a lot of players going down in the same turn. Vet, Alex and Jeremy, so half of the group here with mistakes early on. Bap will go up in the lead, Lund at 2nd, and then Payne at 3rd. Also Jeremy in front of Vet. Oh, not anymore though. Vet will go up to 5th place, but still a point in favor of the Belgian team, I believe. Yes, with 1 point at the moment, but we do see Lund closing in on Bap. So Bap may feel the pressure here to defend his first place as he goes straight into the pole. Goes into the pole again there, realizing his blunder is going to be very, very costly. Lund will take 1st place instead, 101.62. Payne at 2nd, and Alex goes up to 3rd, and Vet at 4th place. Looked like a red round, but in a flash turned into a blue point instead. And now it's 5-0 in favor of Sweden. Scrappy not happy with the performance of his teammates at the moment. Oh, as Jeremy now is the one who hits that pole in the start. This time, okay, we saw Vet getting that bump from the border, and he's gonna go down to 5th place. Still in front of Jeremy, who is 74 hundredths behind Alex in the lead. And then shortly following is Lund at 2nd place. Alex also up there for Sweden. I mean, Vet also up there for Sweden, looking very good right now for this Swedish team. Payne is doing the best for Belgium. He's gonna pass Vet, who goes down in that turn. But still 2 players remaining. Well, now only 1 player remaining after Lund, I assume, got a no drift in that corner. And we do see though Bap having retired, so that's of course not good at all for this Belgian team. Alex extending his lead over Payne and will secure 1st place with a time of 101.49. Payne and Jeremy 2nd and 3rd, but Bap retiring there, not able to help out. And it's now a map point for Sweden. Will Belgium get on the scoreboard at all? That is the question. They may have They may have calculated that they wouldn't do so well on this map, which may be the reason why we are playing it first. They are, of course, hosting the server, so maybe they do have something to bring on the other two maps. Of course, if they win those two maps, then they would win the match and qualify to the playoffs. We see here Lund, who has dominated so far. I'm pretty sure he got the most amount of points. Currently at first place, Bap and Payne following him. Here comes Alex though. We also see Jeremy and Vet having crashed. They are really far behind, especially Vet, who's almost 10 seconds behind at the moment. Lund still in front. But both Payne and Bap in close pursuit, but then Payne goes down. And Alex will go up to third place, and that will be it, I believe. Lund with another first place, and that is, I believe, the fastest time so far, 101.10, or at least one of the fastest one. Really good performance by Lund on this map. Bap at second, Alex at third, Payne and Jeremy fourth and fifth, and then Vet at sixth, and that will be enough to make it a blue point. Sweden wins the first map here with a score of 7-0. So moving on to the second map, let's see which one it will be. There's two options. Looks like it will be Cool Down, a map made by Shorts and Mero, another duo track here. The world record is by Wag, who plays for Amcon. The world record is 58.242. So we have a couple of warm-up rounds again. Let's see if you are going to see any lineup changes. It looks like we will. We see Troll and Scrappy joining the server for Belgium, and then for Sweden we have Razor and Slink now in the playing position. Just taking a look here at Dedimania, and now we do see one player in it. It's well, I can't say who it is because the tag is too long. It's either Lund or Vet at top 11 with 58.46. So I assume that player will be driving for Sweden. Of course, going on simultaneously as Nations Cup is Stadium Team Championship 11. And if you go to their website, you see that the playoffs bracket is now published. So you can see the first couple of matches, which will be played on Sunday. Team Acer, though, will not play in the first round. I believe the 4 best teams from the group stage got a free pass, since we had a couple of teams that quit. But yeah, looking forward to that playoff for sure. So we still have some warm-up rounds. We see though that the lineups are now established. It's going to be Lund, Razor and Slink for Sweden. And for Belgium we got Payne, Scrappy and Troll. Troll, who plays for Lioncast, Scrappy for Planet Key Dynamics, and Payne, as mentioned, for M&M Gaming. For Sweden we have Slink playing for Begrip, Razor for Team Q, and Lund, as said on the first map, playing for AT Gaming. And I believe, I could be wrong about this, but I think Group A will play against Group D in Nations Cup. And if so, then if Sweden or Belgium won this match, I believe they would go up against Austria, and then Poland will play against France. But I could be wrong about that. As we see one more warm-up round being announced, and then we'll continue this completely decisive group stage match between Sweden and Belgium. Sweden convincingly winning the first map with a score of 7-0. So we'll see if Belgium can bring a better performance on the second map. They do have Scrappy playing, who again arguably is their strongest team player these days. But he did also play in the ESWC qualifier, so it's possible he hasn't focused too much on these STC NC maps. Also, Troll is, I think, a good addition for, or at least potentially a good addition for Belgium. He's done pretty well in team matches traditionally, so we'll see what he can bring as the players will jump into the finish for the last time. And we are starting the second map. It's Cool Down by Mero and Short. And we'll see if Sweden can win this one as well. If so, then they will qualify to the playoffs. So Belgium now under a lot of pressure. Scrappy, Pain and Troll, of course, the lineup. And for Sweden we have Lund, Racer and Slink. Here we go, live into the first round. Following Racer for Sweden. He will get the best start. Slink and Lund with a bit of a slower start for Sweden. Right now, top 3 for Belgium. Scrappy, Pain and Troll occupying the first 3 positions. Racer catching up on them a little. Goes for a wider line here. I think that was pretty good. Yes, it's gonna continue to go up in the rankings as we see Troll going down in the rankings with a no drift. Pain and Scrappy though still first and second, just in front of Racer. And actually Troll is still in front of Slink and Lund, who must have made additional mistakes here. Racer catching up to Pain now, he's in front of Scrappy. Can he go up to first place? Doesn't matter though, since Lund and Slink still are at 5th and 6th place. So Belgium looking a bit stronger. Initially, at least on this second map. You also see Scrappy teleporting, so he may be closer to the top than we think. Racer will take first place, 59.06. But Pain, Scrappy and Troll will make this a red point. So Belgium finally winning their first point of the match. We'll see if Sweden can answer as we go live into the second round. Much better start now for Slink. Goes up at the top. Also a good start by Pain and Troll. I'd say all 6 players got a good start here. Slink almost hit that pillar, but keeping a top position. Pain stumbles on the border. And with that drops down to last place. Racer and Lando 4th and 5th. So still looking good for Belgium with Troll and Scrappy doing well at the front. Pain still bringing up the rear. Not a good transition. Actually, he went for the wall hit. I was surprised by that. I haven't seen these tracks myself. So Pain with that wall hit will take 2 positions. Lund and Racer dropping down. And this is looking more and more like another red point. Troll is leading. And then Pain with a big crash. But I still think this will go Belgium's way. Troll taking first place with a time of 58.72. Slink at 2nd. Scrappy at 3rd. Lund and Racer 4th and 5th, and then Pain at 6th. That will be 11-10 in the round scores in favor of Belgium. So now they are the ones who start off really well. 2-point lead, but it still feels like Sweden are very close to winning around themselves, and maybe that will happen now with Troll clipping the wall in the start. So we'll have to rely on Scrappy and Pain to do well, and they are. Scrappy and Pain currently 1st and 2nd, followed by the 3 Swedish players. Can they keep that to the end? No! Scrappy out of the road. Oh, he will have to turn around. This is costing him a lot of time. Maybe even faster if he had respawn. Nah, maybe not. But that's a big time loss for Scrappy. And all of a sudden this is looking very, very good for Sweden with top 3. Pain at 4th place, but he hits the wall. Still gonna keep 4th place though. Both Troll and Scrappy far behind. Troll will actually go up to 4th place, but 1 turn remaining and Sweden will get on the scoreboard. Lund coming back in the end and taking that first place, 58.87. Racer 0.89 and Slink 0.96. All 3 players under 59 seconds. And based on the deadies here, I would say that is pretty good consistently, so let's see if they can keep it up or not. 1-2 is the score now. Feels like it could go either way, to be honest. Belgium definitely stronger on the second map compared to the first one. As we start the fourth round here, Scrappy is down. No, he's not, he's teleporting again. So he's actually at first place. Much better start now for Belgium. Payne going down a bit in speed will allow Lund, Racer and Slink to pass him. As we go back up on the road again. Payne continues to lose time here on the top. See if he can catch up with the wall hit potentially. You see that Racer does not go for the wall hit, and I think a couple of others as well. Payne though with that wall hit catching up a lot, as we also see Troll dropping down at the same time for Belgium. And with that, it's looking much more favorable for Sweden with Lund in the lead. Racer also in a close battle with Scrappy may be able to take that second place. But even if it drops down to third, it will be a point for Sweden. Slink passing Payne before the jump to the finish. And that will most certainly be a blue point. Lund 58.94 with the fastest time. Racer at second, 59.14. And it's all tied up. 2 points apiece. Troll continues to have a quick start. Comes back here with a lot of momentum, but still not able to reach Lund, who is in front of him. Then we see Payne going down to 6th place again. Oh, Racer almost hit the edge, but he's staying alive and he's at 3rd place. Slink though seems to have made a mistake. He's far behind, but still in front of Payne, who's made a mistake as well. I believe this is a blue point at the moment. Scrappy with that wall hit. Racer going for the drift. And this time it looks like Racer was the one who saved some time there. He's gonna pass Troll as well, as you see Lund with that no drift. Not sure who's gonna win this round. Oh, bad turn there from Racer. Troll now far ahead of him. Racer had more speed, but didn't have enough time to catch up to Troll. But it's gonna be a blue point though. We see Lund taking 3rd ahead of Scrappy, and Slink taking 5th in front of Payne. Really close round, back and forth, but it's Sweden who wins their 3rd point in a row and are now in the lead with 3-2. Oh, we see Scrappy losing his grip. Gotta make sure you don't get any bumps there in the start. You can then lose a bit of time because of it. And Payne also hitting the checkpoint. 2 red players down, 1 blue player down. Racer with a mistake. Scrappy can advance up to 4th place with that. Slink at 3rd, Troll at 2nd. And we have Lund not at 1st place anymore. Troll will actually pass him at the drop. Alright, let's see this wall hit drift turn. Who's gonna do it the best? Troll going for the wall hit, but he loses a lot of speed in the stretch that follows. So I think it looks like drift is faster. I could be wrong though, because it's hard to do that drift, that wall hit perfectly. Lund crashing at the same place. And I think this may go Belgium's way. Also Slink losing his 1st place and not able to make the jump. He will have to respawn. Can he make it now? Goes for that bug, but I don't think that bug works in Trackmania 2 Stadium. I think it only works in Nations and Nations Forever. So Slink forced to retire, not having enough speed, and Belgium will take that one, tying up the score once again. Yeah, this is a much closer matchup. Oh, and Scrappy again loses his grip in that small downhill by driving over the border. Gets a small bump from it, and because of it loses his grip and his speed. So he's down to 6th place again. We also see Racer with a mistake as Troll now hits the checkpoint hard. He falls out of the track and is forced to respawn. That is great news for Sweden. Racer will advance to 1st place here. Good drop as well. See if okay, Slink now going for the wall hit. And again loses a bit of time with it. So I think the drift feels like a better option. It's also much safer, of course. You never know what you will get with a wall hit. It's very hard to control, especially in this game. But this is looking much more, much better for Sweden. Also, Lund avoids crashing here in the end and goes up to first place. And then the 58.94, Razor 0.99, and Slink 59.28. And Sweden back to a 1-point lead. So with that, Sweden only 3 points away from qualifying to the playoffs. However, I don't think this is anywhere close to being settled. Belgium could, without a doubt, take this win and force a third and decisive map. But right now, though, not looking promising with Scrappy and Payne both dropping down. Only Troll remaining. He is at first place, but can he keep that first place? That is the question. Lund and Razor not going for the wall hit, and Troll again loses some speed and then also hits the wall. Sweden about to get the 2-point lead and putting themselves one step closer to getting to the playoffs. Razor then crashing, but Slink and Lund remaining. Lund jumping into the finish at first place, and what a time, 58.78, and also a good time from Slink with 0.89 in front of the Belgian players, Scrappy, Payne and Troll. Razor finishing at 6th, but that's gonna put the score at 5-3. Sweden 2 points away from winning this match. A determined start from Lund. Goes up in lead, 200s behind the world record. Can't really ask for a better start. Also Razor is just behind him. And I think a red player crashed. Yes, it's Scrappy. The Belgian players continue to struggle at that part. That was like the 3rd or 4th time we saw one of them crashing. We haven't seen it yet from the Swedish players. As we come up to this wall hit turn again. Razor goes for the drift. Let's see if he's gonna catch up again. Not really this time. So I guess those who went for the wall hit did it well. Lund still in front of Troll. Payne at 3rd place though. Can Belgium win this one, or will Sweden go up to map point? Following Lund here, he's still in the lead. Looks like Slink will go up to 3rd place. Razor also passing Payne, and that will make it a blue point. Sweden goes up to match point here, 1 point away from qualifying to the playoffs. (6-3). Can Belgium come back from this? They had the best start. Was in the lead with 2 points, but then Sweden have, well, not dominated, but they still been able to win, I would say, all the close rounds. And maybe a couple of crucial mistakes there from the Belgian players have made a big difference. But they're still not out, and they do get a good start here in the 10th round. Payne up in the lead as Troll goes too close to the wall. Not what they needed. Now it's all up to Scrappy and Payne. They are at the top though, but Scrappy losing a bit of speed. All 3 Swedish players will pass him. Payne with a pretty big lead, 800s in front. But at the moment it doesn't matter. Scrappy with a good wall hit. No, he doesn't have enough speed. Lund will catch up and pass him. Lund goes up to 2nd place, passing Slink as well. Still in favor of Sweden, 1 point away from qualifying to the playoffs. Payne in the lead, but it's not gonna matter. Scrappy will have to go up to 2nd place. Can he pull it off? He goes for it, but Lund with more speed, and I think that's gonna be it. Sweden, no, they won't actually. Belgium winning that round. I was for some reason convinced that they didn't. But Payne taking first, Scrappy at 3rd place. That was enough. I thought he had to go up to 2nd, but no. And Belgium will stay alive here, 6-4. Can they pull off the comeback and force tennis mode? Good start again by Scrappy and Troll. See if Troll can avoid crashing. Scrappy continues to teleport. That's what's confusing me, I think. It's hard to keep track of the score if that's happening. Scrappy right now in the lead, but with a transition, Lund will pass him. Really close round so far. All 6 players still in it. Wall hit turn could be very, very decisive. Let's see. Lund with the drift. Will he have more speed? Not really. Troll still in front. But Slink and Lund second and third. Razor also still in front of Scrappy. But then Slink drops down. Slink drops down to 6th place. And this could still be a red point. Lund and Razor second and third. Will that be enough? I don't think so. Can Lund pass Troll? Yes, he will! Lund will pass Troll in the end, and that's gonna make it a blue point instead. Sweden wins the second map, this time with a score of 7-4, and they will be qualified to the playoffs. Great finish there from Lund. I wouldn't be surprised if he had the most amount of points again out of anyone. Again, the team scores not visible, but yes, Sweden will be the winner of this match. We will still play the third map, of course. But we already know the results here. Belgium can no longer pass Sweden, who are up to 8 points now. So if Belgium wins this third map, they would reach 7 points. But the third map is Oni. It's made by Thompson. The world record is by Lund, 57.895. So Lund, he's been practicing. You can definitely tell, and yeah, he's showing what he is capable of. Definitely a great addition here for Sweden. Not so sure if they maybe could have won those 2 maps without him. So maybe would have been much tougher. But anyways, we have a couple of warm-up rounds once again. Looks like the lineup for Belgium is settled. It's going to be Troll, Sanyo and Jeremy. So Jeremy is back playing again, and Sanyo will play for the first time. My old teammate played for Team Acer, I believe, and then also Yo-Yo Tech. But yeah, now playing for Big Rip. As we see the lineup soon being ready for Sweden, we got Slink, Razor, Lund and Ave. Of course, Lund with the world record, so kind of assuming that he's going to play, but we did have qualifiers, so it's possible he didn't make it. We also see a couple of other players in the Daddy here. Ave is at top 22 with 58.19, Slink at top 23, 58.20, and Sanyo at top 28, 58.22. So yeah, the result here doesn't really matter. Sweden can't catch up to Poland either, who are at 12 points, of course. Won all their matches. And I'm quite curious to know which team Sweden will face off against in the playoffs. Again, I think it would be Austria, but can't say for sure. As we'll have one more warm-up, and also a good time apparently from one of the players. I missed who it was. So last warm-up here. Then we begin the third map, Oni by Thompson. Looks like Ave wants one more warm-up. So maybe we will have that. Or not, Payne says, or a restart, so we will go live now. Sweden versus Belgium. We already know Sweden will qualify to the playoffs after winning the 2 first maps, 7-0 and 7-4, but we will still play this third and final map since it is the group stage. The lineups are for Sweden, Lund, Slink and Racer. And for Belgium we got Troll, Sanyo and Jeremy. Let's follow Troll here as we start the first round. Let's see Sanyo with the best start out of the bunch. Slink though gonna pass him over the transition up to road again. We have a small platform part here. Lund building up a lot of speed over it. And he goes up to 2nd place as a result. Troll and Sanyo still doing well. Looks like Jeremy has fallen down. And also Sanyo then losing a lot of speed. Racer can go up to 2nd place. Slink at 4th. And Troll now at 2nd place, still behind Lando. Looking to go Sweden's way. Lund and Slink now both in front of Troll. Bad landing though from Slink. But looks like Troll may have clipped the wall there, so he also will go down. And that's going to be the end of the round. Sweden will take it. And Lund continues to win these rounds. 58.33. Racer 0.54. Sanyo doing the best for Belgium, 0.72. But yeah, Lund, if you take a look at the Deddy as well, you see that it's a pretty big gap down to 2nd place, which is Poker. He's 11 hundredths in front of him, and yeah, that's pretty noteworthy, to be honest, because otherwise it's really close there, as you can see in like top 5. So Lund feeling very comfortable on this map, but not doing that well on this in this next round though. He's in the middle of the pack, will go up to 3rd place. Yes, we see Troll and Sanyo at the bottom of the ranking and Jeremy at the top. But right now favorable for Sweden, and especially now with Racer and Lund both passing Jeremy. And Slink not far behind from doing, not far away from doing the same. Here's the drop. See the 2 Belgian players too far behind. Jeremy not able to challenge Lund or Racer. And we'll take 3rd place. It's another point in favor of Sweden. And Lund, with the perfect start so far, wins again. This time his time was 58.42. So a good start for Sweden. As we start the 3rd round following Racer. Oh! Didn't have enough room to get back on the road there. He's gonna go down and will be behind with a couple of seconds. Meanwhile, we have Lund in the lead as usual. But we do see Sanyo, Troll and Jeremy following him. But Jeremy going down as well. Slink will pass him. Can Troll challenge Lund? Yes, he can. Lund crashing there, and Troll will take over 1st place. Sanyo at 2nd. Looking good for Belgium. See how the drop goes. Troll this time avoids nudging the wall, and he will take 1st place. 58.44 with Sanyo at 2nd place, and that will make it a red point. So crashes there from all 3 Swedish players. And Lund finally not winning a round, as the score is now 2-1. See if Troll can challenge Lund again for that 1st place. Initially it looks like he can. He will pass him. Land also dropping down further in the rankings, down to last place, I believe. Troll with a great start here. He's keeping up with the world record even. And he's 1600s in front of Slink, who's catching up to him though. Oh, as that Troll makes a major mistake. Slink will pass him, Razor will pass him. Currently top 2, Jeremy at 3rd place. But he's will have to rely on a mistake here from either Slink or Race if he wants to pass them. Looks like another blue point. Slink now with the fastest time, 58.55, in front of Racer with 0.85. And Land also in front of Sanyo and Troll. And Sweden with a 2-point lead. Oh, I'm now going down in the first turn. Got a slowdown from the border. Very unfortunate there for Land. It's behind with half a second. And it's currently an ace for Belgium with Troll in the lead in front of Sanyo and Jeremy. But Slink is still giving them a fight as Jeremy goes too close to the wall. Sanyo though driving well at the moment. And so is Troll. Slink with a couple of nice turns. Goes up to first place, but still in favor of Belgium. Actually, not anymore with Jeremy at last place. Right now, it's Sweden who will take it with 1 point. See if that's gonna be the case or not. Sanyo getting really close to Slink, but not able to pass him. Had he done so, that would have been a red point instead, but Sweden wins again. And are now in the lead with 4-1. Starting the 6th round here. Third and final map. Bad start for Troll. Going to be behind with 1800s, but does a good job catching up, and now he's up to 5th place, potentially 4th if he can pass Jeremy. At the top, it's Land, of course. On the track, he got the world record. Currently in the lead of this pack of players. Close round so far. No major mistakes, 4900s between all of them. Land still looking solid in the lead. 2000s in front of Troll, but this could go either way. The ending will decide it. Not sure who's gonna take this one. Land will take first, so Slink able to go up to 3rd place. Really important there. That's gonna make it a blue point. But yeah, great round. 4400s between all 6 players, and they all had times under 59 seconds. That was the best round of the match, I would say. And Sweden came out as the winner, up to 5-1 now on the scoreboard. 2 points away from closing out this match. I feel like Belgium deserves winning a couple of more points, though. They haven't really played that badly. Sweden somehow wins the close rounds, which could be pretty frustrating. I know myself from experience. Could win this one though. Oh, but maybe not anymore. Crash there from Sanyo. Troll will have to be in front of Land, but even if he is, it won't be enough. Especially not now with Racer passing Jeremy. Troll actually extending his lead here ahead of Land. Good time, 58.47. Land 1100s behind. And Jeremy comes back there in the end and defeats Racer, but is still in favor of Sweden, who now are up to map point 6-1. And will they close it out in their first match attempt, or can Belgium get a couple of more points here? I feel like they could if they can keep their focus. Do see Lando crashing and having to back it up. So that's good, of course, for Belgium. And we also see Jeremy with a promising start. Troll at second. And Sanyo is also... Oh, as Jeremy then all of a sudden falls down. Racer though crashing, so Jeremy will pass him. And looking at the top here, we see that Troll and Sanyo are occupying first and second. So this should go Belgium's way, unless something drastic happens here in the end. But it's not too difficult. Maybe this drop here up and then leading into the platform is kind of challenging, but the ending is not. And Troll will take it 58.45 this time. Sanyo taking second in front of Slink and Racer. And then Jeremy also in front of Lund, making it a red point. So first attempt for Sweden, not successful. Let's see if they can pull it off here in the second attempt. Round number 9. Much better start for Lund. It's been important for Sweden, and he continues to do well in these rounds. In the lead at the moment. Slink popping up, but I believe Troll will have a bit more speed than him. Actually, Slink still giving Troll a fight for second place. Lund still doing well. Then we see Jeremy, Racer, and Sanyo all having dropped down slightly. As we see Slink losing second place to Troll at the moment. But if this stays, then Sweden will take the round. And not much left to go here of this round. Closing in on the finish as Troll hits the wall before the platform. And that should be it. Lund on his way to win another round, 58.30. Slink will take second and Racer will take third. It's an ace round for Sweden to close out the match. So they will defeat Belgium here with a 3-0 score. Again, already qualified to the playoffs by winning the 2 first maps. But yeah, that's gonna be the end of the match. Sweden wins and qualifies to the playoffs, defeats Belgium here with a 3-0 score. 7-0 on the first map, 7-4 on the second map, and 7-2 on the third map. So we can take a look here at the group as well. Poland, of course, will take first place. And Sweden will take second. Belgium third. Australia, who defeated Argentina, will take fourth. And Argentina at 5th place. So yeah, next week the first playoffs round will be played on Monday. I believe Sweden are playing against Austria, but I could be wrong about that. We'll see how the seeding will be done. Of course, also STC will have its first playoff round on Sunday, and I will be casting that. So that's pretty much it. Also on Wednesday, I will be casting BA Championship again, the Japanese GP. But for now, I'll take off. So thank you all for watching, and see you next time.